OT Life Hackers Rainbow Book. Make sure you check this out. I'll put in the link below for how to make the rainbow book. But if you don't want to make the rainbow book or don't have time, you can always just use a regular piece of paper or colored paper. Colored paper with regular Crayola or color pencils will really challenge that pressure for how much you press onto the paper, which is really good for kids who have light pressure with the pencil, because they'll be like, oh, I can't see, so they'll have to press harder and harder. So today what we're going to do is a very focused visual motor activity. Now, visual motor is the integration of hand-eye coordination, visual processing. Basically, it is the stimuli that you pick up or whatever you see or in your environment, you put that, it's processed in your brain and it's translated into your motor response, which is your whatever you do with your hands, or if it's for like kicking or something, or doing Simon Says and you have to copy the person, the whole body, whatever it is. Today we are focusing on the hand-eye coordination aspect of the visual motor processing. And that is because, as you'll see here, we are placing lines and you have to gauge where you need to appropriately place them, which should be about an inch away from each other and should make a square. Now notice how this is all one-handed right now for me. So it's a bit of a challenge for you guys. You definitely want to use both hands, which is excellent for training your bilateral coordination and integration, where one hand stabilizes paper and the other hand does even more work, does the coloring. So now I am coloring with a yellowish, orangish color pencil, and this is a pattern I'm creating. I am doing yellow, then green, then yellow, then green. And this is really going to challenge your sequencing, impulse control, so that the kids do not feel like, oh, I want to just do any color I want. You're creating extra structure and kind of encouraging them to really plan out their motor responses, so that along with also integrating their visual motor responses, which is I see yellow, then I see green, then I see, okay, I gotta put yellow. Okay, now what I'm doing is I'm going diagonally placing them. And this is part of the executive functioning, where you're letting your brain kind of like use that mental flexibility to see the whole picture and kind of be able to break out of just yellow, green, yellow, green. You can do all the yellows first, and then you can do all the greens after. So that is part of giving yourself that flexibility. Now, ta-da! We have all the yellow in, and notice that I had to use a little problem solving. I ran out of yellow, so I had to switch a little to a darker color, which was more orangish. And now I'm putting in the green, and again, I gotta fix this because look, my pressure is so light and the precision is off because I was using just one hand. Now look, it's better because I use both hands to color. All right, so now we got it almost completely filled out. I left some blank spaces for the creative touch. And now we're going to use our stickers. Look at that pincher grasp, that perfect pincher grasp. And we're going to put it onto our paper. Look at that. We've got a hippo. And you can increase the rules here and say only on the yellow are you placing the stickers. So that's really going to challenge a visual motor, the hand-eye coordination, because you're discriminating where you're putting the stickers. You're thinking, oh, it needs to be only on the yellow, so I cannot do the green, I cannot do the orange, just the yellow. So notice how I'm with precision, with that pincher grasp. Okay, my pincher grasp is a little bit off there because I'm using the other fingers. But you're using finger isolation, putting them on. So I hope you guys like this video. Please like and subscribe and follow me on Instagram. Oh.